Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Sharon underscore recurring people. All right, welcome. Okay, so I am getting. So the toes, happy Thursday, everyone. So positivity is not a fleeting mood, but a steady posture of art chosen daily in gently light and the way forward. And that is by R.T. Bennett, The Light in the Heart. Let's start our Thursday with uplifting promises of Psalms 12, 112, 121, 7-8. All right, so the Lord will keep you firm the Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forever. All right, so thank you guys. Hi, Christopher. Nice to see you here with me. So the War of the Daltons continue. I can see. I haven't watched it yet, but I can. How are you, Christopher? Okay, you at work? All right. It's a sunny morning. I didn't get to go on my morning walk this morning because it is good morning, Angela. Yeah, the system was giving a little bit of a trouble. So I says, okay, let me let it calm itself down. So let's watch this thing here with Mr. Anthony. Good morning, Tina S.
You know, I was thinking,
Welcome in. Welcome in.
I think maybe all of this is just too much for me. You know, like just too much. Like the house, the redesigned bathroom with the heated floors. I mean, I think it's just too much. I think that what is best for the both of us, is that you just go back to your poor little life that you had before all this. You were happier there. You know, in business, they told us when you start elevating, everybody can't go with you because they don't.
Okay, so it looks like Mrs. Dalton decided to stay home last night, guys, which is a good thing. But then the devil decided to wake up into Mr. Dalton to come and provoke Mrs. Dalton. And so the war continues. And I think Mr. Dalton should continue to pray because praying will let him feel better. But that man is so bitter right now when provoking. So what do you guys think of Mr. Dalton? Do you guys agree with he should have just get up this morning and just go into his word? And maybe even says, Mrs. Dalton, let us pray. That would have been a wonderful thing for him to do, but I guess not. I guess not. That is too much to ask Mr. Dalton to do early in the morning. Okay. Do you agree? Okay, to all there. Mr. Dalton. should have prayed. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying. Please hit the like button, guys. And you know, on here, Sharon can never get a like to save her life. Okay, why am I looking so tiny in the corner? Let me just adjust that there. Yes. And let's see what you guys have to say in the chat there, because so Angela says, Rika, what word, Anthony, so petty, he fake every, even the prayer. Well said. That's what I have to be wondering, but me have to still go on God as a plan. So I'm dying to see. That's why I said he need to go back to pray, so God can touch him the right and proper way that he needs to be guided, you know. And Tina says, um, Angela, he is determined to prove his point that he wins. Definitely, Tina, that's exactly what that little uncle is doing. Do you guys think his name is befitting? Little uncle. It suits him best. But I think we have another name for him. But I won't even say that. I'll leave that to Michelle. Let Michelle want to call him that name. All right. So Tina says, good morning, Sharon and chat. And Angela. And Angela says, Tina, but Amber not backing down, so he's proving nonsense. Exactly. That boy need to go back to pray so God can knock some sense into his head. Let's see what Mrs. Dalton does.
Appreciate being there. So it's like if someone's elevating, the other person just kind of hovers around down here. So what I think is best for you is just to go back to that condo that you had, you know, back to just your life before you met me. You were comfortable there. That's where you need to stay. I mean, even if you get half my money, you're still not gonna be happy. It's like you and Shayla. That's probably why the reason I messed with both of y'all, because it was like 50%, 50%. And I thought
Did he just put on the Shayla? Hold on. Hold on. I never hear that part there too good.
It's like you and Shayla. That's probably why the reason I messed with both of y'all, because it was like 50%, 50%. And I thought I could get a whole person who.
Did little uncle just use his mouth and put her in the same category as she and Shayla? 50%, 50%. He thinks that Denanisha is a good. Let me see. Let me read. Let me just shut my mouth and hear what you guys have to say in the chat here. Let's see. So Anthony is trying to break Amber down. Okay, hold on. Let me see where I leave off of. Mavis, good morning, Mavis. Come on in, darling. And let me just put it on the screen here instead of me trying to read it from that side. I'll just clean up the size. All right, so Tina, but Amber is not backing down, so he's proving nonsense, definitely. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, guys, please hit the like button. You know, so your girl can't even get a like to save her life. Come on now, guys. Hit the like button, please. Thank you. And then Angela says, he has a wife that go toe-to-toe with him. Yes, he definitely does. The two of them is a piece in a pod, and I will stick to that. And good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Mavis. Welcome in. And Tina Y says, Anthony is trying to break her down. Yes, that's what he's trying for sure. And Angela says, Rika, right now, Anthony is desperate because he wants to bring Denanisha to show off in his mansion to her and her son. Definitely. That's what he wants to do. And it's not gonna work. He's a married man, so he just need to get out of the flesh. Him have a misformed sister, he can go use that and go back to his Bible. And Tina is welcome you in, Marvis. And then Tina S says, I'm beginning to believe that is why she chooses to stay away to avoid his criticism and negative conversation. Enough is enough. Exactly, Tina. She can also lock the bedroom door to him. Don't need to come inside. It has a lock. He doesn't need to be in. He can stay upstairs and leave her be. But I do get it. I understand that part. And Angela says, Tina, good morning. But Amber is reading him like a book. Yes, she does. And Marian West says, good morning, chat. Welcome in, beautiful. And Tina S says, Angela. So she's agreeing with you. And Tina Stokes says, Angela, exactly. And Angela says, this is why Amber sleep out. Anthony is like a man child. Oh God, darling, he is worse than a child. He's like a baby. Ray, ray, ray. You know, at least me have my t-shirt here. That's Anthony. Him just want attention. Whatever attention she can give him, it will make him feel good. And that is so terrible. Good morning, Errol. Sharon, yes. The war of the Daltons continue. At the day there is not going to be a divorce. Antonia, our new comedian of the skit. Thank you, Errol. And Tina says, good morning, Marian. Good morning. And did he come in with a compliment and then started the insult? I don't think he did. We'd have to go look back at that. But I'm not sure, Marianne. We have to watch that again and tell me. And Angela says, but when if Amber move out, she will still be Mrs. Dalton. Just sign the paper and set her free. Exactly. So he can bring Denisha over. So that's what he should do. And then Tina says, Anthony will still follow Amber around. Yes, he will. But what she can do, she can lock her bedroom door. That's why it have a lock. And she have a separate entrance to exit the house. So she don't have to go inside the main of the house if she needs to leave. Marianne, at this point, Anthony is just proving to be pathetic. Exactly, Errol. Exactly. And I think they just do show this in to just upset our soul a little bit more. I feel us getting age. This is the only way he can talk to her, corner her by herself, yes. And because him can't get her, but if he wants to have a real good conversation with her, he has to come by. And no matter how we're teaching him what to do, he's not doing it. So whatever happened, is his fault. So he can go along to see Denisha. Gina Young, exactly again. All right, so let's go back into the tape and see what's happening with these two.
But it's obvious. This is just too much. It's just too much. I just think that it's best for both of us just to part ways, and I stay here where I built this, and you just go back. Clock it.
Mm, okay.
Maybe you're right.
Mhm.
Maybe I should go back to my poor, low frequency life, huh? You know what? Maybe I will go back. But for sure, gonna take 50% of
Exactly.
everything that you have with me. Clock it.
Oh God. Oh Lord. What are we gonna do with this little man baby? Oh my goodness. Man baby, I'm calling him. So he's saying that she's here and he likes this, so she must go back to her poor little life. But at least Amber always know how to have a comeback with Mr. Dalton there. That yeah, I will go back to my poor existence with the 50%. Well said, Amber. Well said there. Okay, let's see now. She can't even put on makeup in peace. Definitely not. She can't even do that in peace. And Tina says, now he is adding Shayla in the equation to develop an old woman. He's trying hard to get next to her. You are so right, Tina. That man don't know where if he's coming left or he doesn't know he's right or left. He don't know if him coming or him going. Only thing he's thinking about, he's only thinking with the third leg. You know what I mean? What Anthony needs to do, honestly, guys, is to sit down with God and say, God, I did pray with you. I confess my sin, but me still I messed up. And is Denisha for me? And if she's for me, send me aside. But me do love my wife. If I do love my wife, then yeah, God teach me how to be a better husband, how to communicate properly with my wife. So that way me stop being such a little nagging little boy. But no, he's only thinking with the third leg. He wants is, as Angela said, he wants his stepson that he hasn't met yet, and Denisha to come to the mansion. And you know, she should come to the mansion. Yes, she should come and eat out every single cent he has because he did pray for that. So maybe God did really. Do you guys think God did really answer his prayer and send him Denisha? Yeah, let's poll that question. Thank you guys for that. Let's poll that question right here. Thank you, baby. Yeah, let's poll it. Okay. Do you believe Anthony is giving me laughter this morning? Oh, I thought I was polling, typing away and nothing. Let me just ask the computer to do it for me. Okay. Do you believe God answers Anthony prayer by sending him Denisha? And let's see how you guys vote on that. Because I don't understand Mr. Dalton at times. He is so petty, and you know what, guys? He just wanted any little negative reaction from his wife because he can't reach her anyway. He don't have a sincere bone in his body right now. And okay, let's see. Let's spell your name. Okay. Okay, so did the Lord answer his prayer by sending him Denisha because right now he doesn't even know his head from his foot. Let's see what you guys are saying. I thought he said you look good. It was very low. Okay, I can rewind back that. Let me see, all right? Let's rewind that and see what he says. Oh, so we need to hear what he says. Oh, maybe I should have muted.
You know, I was thinking.
Normally, sometime when I mute it, guys, it normally gives me the writing. So I guess it doesn't work on this one. I think he said she looked beautiful.
You know, I was thinking. I think maybe all of this is just too much for you. You know, like just too much. Like the house.
Yeah, that's nonsense, really and truly. Guys, let's see what you guys have to say. Remove him from the screen for right now. Yes. What Anthony needs to do is go back and pray, you know? That's exactly what he needs to do. All right, Denisha is a scammer. Okay, I think we missed something here. Tina says, don't forget to hit the like button. Sharon, appreciate you all. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, my baby girl. And Tina says, good morning, Rhonda Phillips. And Angela says here, now you want to start on Sheila because he gets shut down by Iman. Yes, well said there, Angela. And I love that shakedown that he got from Iman. And then Marian says, I think he was glad she was there this morning. Means she didn't sleep out. Yes, I think so too. But he could have you know what he could have done, Marian? He could have just prayed. Says, you know, baby, let us pray. And make she just open, you know, when him say, I'm going to pray, she look like that. You know, she have one eye and she look and say, and she watch him and see what, you know what I mean? He should have prayed. And I totally agree that that little uncle should pray. Denisha is a scammer for sure. Nancy, welcome in. I think Denisha, the right one for him, yes. And she will definitely take the money from him. Angela, exactly, because her love language is spending, 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 and get as much as I can out of somebody. She's going to run that pocket, definitely. And I'm here for that shenanigans for real. Please like, share, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Thank you, Tina. Why? And maybe says so true, Sharon. Thank you, darling. And Sharita says he needs to keep out of Dave. Dave have a plan for Amber. Exactly. She needs. Sorry, mix. I didn't have my coffee yet. She needs to keep out of Dave. Dave has a plan for Amber. Definitely he does. We do not know what that yet is. Well said, yes, Sharita. We don't know what it is yet, but we are here to see what's gonna unfold. And then Eros says Amber can leave with 50%. Dave can give her 50. And thank you, Eros. And remember, we are going to be nice and respectful in the chat, but that was a nice one. Make sure I made her read that. Good Angela, Amber can leave without. Oh, 50%. But she wants 50 and she deserves it. But she needs to stay in her home. And she ain't going anywhere. She wants Anthony to sign that paper to show that he chooses her, but he's not doing that. He's so busy now focusing on Denisha. So it is what it is this morning. And Janet says, good morning, Sharon and chat group. Good morning, beautiful. Nice to have you in. Welcome. Denisha is an artist. She run with Momo. Definitely. She's a con artist. Yes. She run with Momo and she leads that group. And Tina S says, I agree, Angela. I hope she steps on his ego and all. Well, at least she walk out of the room with her L and him just stand up there and says, but he said to himself, my God, why can't she leave? And wait, is he still wearing his ring? I wrong finger made a look at. Hold on there, guys. Let me put him back on the screen for a bit. I just want to see if him have a ring on that finger. Let's see. No, let him take it off yet. It looks like him wearing it still, don't it?
So what I think is best for you is just to go back.
Yeah, yes, he's wearing it still.
You know?
Okay. He is still wearing the ring. And it's not best for her to go, but he wants her to go. So Miss Denisha can come over. Denisha is a gold digger, definitely. And then Betty says, good morning, Betty. Welcome in. Betty says, Anthony is throwing those past aggressive toxicity work towards her. Anthony has lost that submissive control over Amber because they both have lost the sight of God. Oh my goodness, Betty, you hit the nail right on the head there, darling. Well said, well said. Yes, he needs to go back to pray. And that's why I call this segment, when I just look at the title, I don't even get to watch it. It says, oh, come on, and we will speak on it. Although I was contemplating if I should, I would just do another skit seriously. But the war of the Daltons continue, and they both need to get back into the word. But the reason why I am sticking with God as a plan is what Amber said on her life, right? So I am we're just going to buckle up and wait and see where they take us with this God as a plan. But she said we must trust the process. Rhonda says Anthony is not praying to God. No, I have to start to wonder to Rhonda. Exactly, Betty. And Angela says, Denisha about to bore a hole in those pockets. Definitely. And you know, oh, she loves to scam these men. And Janet says, she's welcoming everyone in. That is awesome there. And Betty says, God sometimes places temptation in our path but it's our free will to yield to it. And you are absolutely right again, Betty. And Anthony is really failing every step of the way. I don't even think he went back to God from the last time he went to God. And let's see what Era have to say. Era says at Denanisha, Amber thinks she has find another husband. Indeed, if she's not careful, she will be so sorry. Definitely. Honestly, guys, I want Amber to just work on herself. She don't need anybody. Amber have access to all of Anthony money. What she needs, she can even go buy herself. If she sell her condo, she can go just to purchase another one. She is on those bank accounts. And Nancy says, "Good morning, Angela P. It is so good to see her in the house there." And Christopher and Tina Y says, "Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Thank you, baby girl." And Nancy says, "They both they both cheated." Yes, darling, they both cheated, darling. They both are. Totally agree with that. Please subscribe to Sharon Record Review. Thank you, Tina. And Nancy says, "He's being petty, yes. But he should be excited that she's home." But the reason why it's coming at her like that, guys, it just popped into my head. I think it's because he wants, and I'm gonna poll that question for you guys. I think it was Angela who said it, so we're gonna poll it. So you guys says he, God didn't say it, Denisha. Exactly. She did not. Thank you guys. Let me give you guys a round of applause for that. Because God do not bless enemies. And let me poll, let me go back to the other screen. And we're gonna pull what Angela says. Okay, let me just talk to the computer here again. Do you believe? Okay, let me stop. It stop. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. What to put in the chat for you guys to pull. Angela, what did I say I was gonna pull for you guys? Oh yes. Do you believe Anthony wants? Do you believe Anthony wants Amber out of the way so he could bring Denisha into the house? Mm-hmm. Without removing his, you notice how he likes Denisha, but he is still wearing his wedding band, guys. That, me tell you now, that man is so horny. Okay, I have to adjust this. Okay, do. Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's the right enough of words. If it's too many words in it, it doesn't take it. So I have to take out some. All right, so there you go. Please hit the like button, guys. Guys, I wish I could show you guys the screen. It have 0 like on the thumb section. My goodness, guys, you mean to tell me that I can't get a like to save my life? My God. Oh, you guys do me so bad. Let me refresh the screen. Oh, Lord. Let me refresh the screen. Okay. All right. So thank you, guys. I have 14 likes so far. Remember to hit the like button. And Charmaine is in the house. Welcoming, darling. The writers are building Anthony up for Denisha to let down. Yes, Charmaine. You know what I think of you, curse him, Charmaine. I think you curse him so bad because you said he has to have a Joe moment. And I think that's where it's going to gear up. It's going to gear up to that. Definitely. Sign the paper. And then Angela says, Error, Amber is not married to Dave. She's married to Anthony. I don't know why people want her to walk away with nothing. And Error, baby girl, Be nice, all right? Good. And please send me your email. I need your email, Errol. Okay, so Janet says, Anthony needs to pray and pray because we're the God that was speaking to him. Janet, him forget all about God right now, Janet. Anthony is in the flesh. He's going to go into the flesh. You see, like how Amber is in the flesh, they are showing us that the both of them is going to be doing the same thing. So when after the Joe moment that Charmaine speak about that you guys want him to lose that money. Honestly, I don't want him to lose the money because always Amber gonna get the 50 or whatever percent she end up with, right? So I need her to the girl to run the pocket for him because he says Amber is just like then Shayla now, right? So now, if Amber is like Shayla, Amber is just like him because Amber dad says when they spell the God backward, and he doesn't want his daughter to become Anthony because Anthony and him is a dog, right? So me not understand now why him only him leave out himself. Him should have lumped himself in there because Amber is being him, and he does not like it because when a woman turned, they decided to be bad, and when a woman, one thing a guy must understand: when a woman is upset and she bitter, she does it better. Anthony dish it out, but now he can't take it. So now he wants, as Angela Atkinson said, he wants to bring Denisha to the house, so now he wants Amber out. And you know something, after him hit it the first time, you remember that time when he trying to get back with Amber, and Amber didn't, when he wanted to do something with her, and she just pushed him away, right? What did he do? He run over to Shayla and do it with Shayla. And then Shayla thought, that's it, oh, we're going to get back together. And then just pull up in pants and say, okay, we're going. And Shayla have to kick him out. So you're not waiting for Kai. She thought they were going to go watch the movie now. He is just thirsty. Going to get it. And he's going to say, oh boy, what did I just do? I guess when he lost a lot of money, if it's not Darren take that money from him, it surely will be Denisha because you know they always tell the side piece the secret. That is all Darren, not Darren, Ben lose all that money to Abigail because the side chick always know where the bones are buried. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Anthony wonders why Amber stays gone. A good point there. And Tina Young, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Welcome. Welcome, Sharon. All right, so Marion says here, Anthony should just sign the paper and clock it. Definitely, because he was telling that, say, Amber need to go clock in. She must go back to her apartment and clock it. You know what I mean? And then Eros says, Amber is already leaving Dave. He cannot just enjoy Amber body for free. Mm. Amber is already leaving. Okay. And Tina is laughing. Marian West says, Anthony will show Denisha the exterior of the horn by doing a drive-by. Oh, of the home. Yes. I think yeah, that's a great point there, Marian. Thank you, Tina. And Eros says, right now, Amber knows Anthony just searching, reaching for anything. And you're absolutely right, Angela. You hit the nail right there on the head there. Bullseye. We got you right there. Well, he should be happy that she's in the house. What I said, I'm going to stand by. He needs to go back to God and he needs to pray. Marion, I believe so too. And yes, he's still wearing the wedding ring. Yes. But he might look another woman wearing a wedding ring. And trust me, he will be doing her within his wedding rings. He won't be removing that. Good morning, Chance. How was your walk this morning? I didn't get to walk this morning. Having some issues. Good morning, Sharon and everyone. Welcome in, Chance. And Marvy says, Sharon, we have to be careful what we pray for. He will be running back to Amber. Definitely he will. Because yeah, he prayed for it and he's getting it. So yes, he prayed and God presented him with Denisha. He has to go back. Good morning, Eslin. Great rising. Sharon and chat. Good morning, beautiful. And Rhonda says, good morning, Janet Moy. And Tina Young says, great rising, Eslin. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, beautiful. And Charmaine said, good morning, Sharon and chat. And good morning. Yes, you may have to turn my head back overboard. Anthony and Amber, both of them deserve each other. Definitely, Era. Well said there too, Era. Good morning, Sherman. Estlin says here. Anthony has to lose everything. Remember, he prayed, so I just watching to see if his reaction when he sees his prayer got answered. Darling, we are all waiting because Charmaine also called it that he's gonna go have a Joe moment. And that's exactly it looks like what the writer is gonna do with him. Charmaine, good morning. And Angela says, Anthony is just so glad to see Amber home. He don't know what to do with himself. Exactly. Look, they look like me just go up on the other screen so we can see him up little better. Invite him lip, guys. It look like when she walk off, it turn him on. Look, then invite him lip. Oh my goodness, you're absolutely right. The man don't know what to do with himself. Well said there, and Angela and Marian says he probably didn't go to God the first time. Um, I'm not gonna take that away from him, Marian, because I'm going off of what Amber said in her life, and the God has a plan, and what Wayne is hinting at us. So we're not gonna take our nugget away, but he needs to continue. He needs to go back to God. But well said there too. I do understand why you feel that way. Esther, exactly. And Sean says, "Good morning, Tina Young." And Angela says, but did Amber say she wants to be married to Dave? No, she did not say that. And then Charmaine says, God did not answer neither Anthony nor Amber prayers by sending them somebody else at this time. You are so right. Um, Amber didn't pray. Anthony prayed. So he said, God. I remember when he said God, when shut it down and said, if you like the girl, just call her. Me like, oh yeah, go off where you want. But said, Wayne is gonna set him up for that because, so Wayne wants Amber back. That's why he get rid of Honeypot because he wants Amber back, but Amber is over him. She move on to bigger and better things, like what she said yesterday. So, she never moaned, she got bigger and better things, right? And Marion says, Amber didn't say she was ready for another husband. And Anthony is sassy. Yes, he is. Mrs. Sassy. I don't think Anthony did either. And Denisha is going to take his money, definitely. And we're here for that shenanigans, honestly. I want to see him cry. And Marian, exactly. Amber just enjoying Dave. And you're welcome, Sharon, and sign the papers. And Charmaine says, at least he told her that she looks beautiful. Yes, he did. He told her, but Charmaine, you see, oh, he's biting his lip when she walk off. You know how sick in the head Anthony is. It turns him on. I want to see when they're gonna. Me just wait for them to cross the line. That's all me waiting for because me just tired of this nonsense for me I see right now. And Nancy says, no matter where she lives, she will still be Mrs. Dalton. Exactly. This marriage is very toxic. He's acting sassy as always. And Estlin said, yes, Sharon, TM. And yes, he wants bring Denisha in the house, definitely. But that he can't do that. That would be detrimental to his case right now. And guys, I'm wondering, why do you think Anthony is not? Just put it in the chat. We're not even gonna quiz that. Why do you think Anthony is not going to find out what is to go to mediation or put in an offer to see if Amber will accept them? Angela says, exactly, Nancy. Plus, he still wants Amber to stay. Exactly. So this is what I'm saying. He needs to go back to mediation. And if he see that he can't reach his wife, tell them that they need counseling and start there. Because all I need them to do, if them broke up the marriage, broke up the marriage. If them are gonna make them stay together, make them get counseling. But I guess them have to tear them down to the ground before them we see the light at the end of the tunnel. So let's see. Amber says God is in the mix, so we must watch for the little pieces that we can pick out. And on here we call it little nuggets that we need to pick out. and we just watch and wait. And she says, trust the process. So we're going to trust the process, right? And Marian says, I think he just wants to show Denisha the house that literally move her in. Yeah, we think he wants to show her the house. Yeah. Anthony belongs in the nut house already. Exactly, Chance. Well said. Chance, you hit that nail right on the head. And Charmaine said the writers are building Anthony up for Denisha let down. Oh boy, darling. Well said, dear Sharon. Well said, dear. And no Rico. Andrea said, no Rico, you have 15 likes. No, when I was on that page putting in the message, doing the poll, I see 0. And the thumb just look bare, so alone, white. When I see no dark on it. You know what I mean? My goodness. All right, so thank you, Angela, for that. And then Nancy says, please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon_Rico Review. And Janet says, I know it's hard for Anthony to say something good because he's her. I know that too, Janet. I know that. We all know that. But he needs to just settle himself. And you know what? I think if Anthony continue praying, guy, I think it will be better for him. He will get a better outcome and he won't be so bitter. But me do get it. Him want pum pum and him need that relief. But that's why I'm saying him have Miss Palm sister and can help himself or fasting, whatever you guys does, I don't know. And then but he needs to keep, but he needs to unstop push. Exactly. Well said there, Janet. Well said. You see her, Janet, you see her inviting him lip? It turns him off when she walk off. And then Eros says, at Nancy, Amber should not keep Dalton. She should answer Dave's last name because he's her next husband. Okay, Arrow, thank you. And Charmaine says, just like with Shayla, he is not willing to part with his money for nobody. Exactly. Let's see if we will spend money on Denisha. I'm dying. I can't wait for that shopping spree to start, guys. Seriously. I can't wait. I want to fall out of my chair laughing. Denisha is not easy. She not. Yeah, we know. We see how she deal with Karis and that other guy. If Amber is like Shayla, who is he like? Wayne? He's like all 3 men. He's just like Dave, Wayne, and Iman. Denisha is going to make him spend money. Of course, she will. That girl goes for, and she goes for the most expensive stuff too. The fact he's standing there watching her do her makeup, he still loves her. Yes, Marian West. But he needs to come correct. And right now, neither one of us, me and you guys, we all on the same accord that he does love her. But he does, yes, he does love her, but he does not understand how to, you know what, Anthony's here. Let me just do it like this. Anthony's here and Amber is here. You understand? So he don't know how to get to this level. But if him continue praying, he will meet there, they will come together as one. If we just do the right thing. Just like how he can say sweet nothing to Delicia, Denisha, Shayla. He could say the same thing to Amber, to even down to Piari. He can be nice to them. Why do you guys think Anthony find it so hard to be kind to his wife? That's what I like to know. Please tell me. I just need your guys' point of view on that. Estin says, say it again, Sharon, all facts. Thank you, baby girl. Let me just give a shout out there to your ear. Thank you, darling. And Nancy says, he's watching her putting on her makeup. Yep. And Era says, Sharon, sorry to ask you this question. Are you against me supporting Anthony? Oh, no, darling, I'm not against you supporting Anthony. You can say all you want about Anthony, but just don't tag anybody. Just say what you're saying. You see, like, oh, Nancy, say it right here. So you see that? You just comment like that. Don't tag nobody and just be kind. That's all Sharon asking of you, darling. I love your comments, but don't, just be kind. Okay, baby girl? And yes. And please like, share, and subscribe. Okay? Thank you, Tina. And Nancy says, Sheila and Amber is going to team up. She is going to spill her guts and she hates Denisha. Nancy, you could have a good point there too. I'm not going to knock this down. This is nice. But I can piggyback on it and say, to all my ears, Sheila Dino says, no, Sheila is not her friend, or was her friend, says she was her friend. She doesn't have that closeness that she had with Sheila before of what happened. And she resents Sheila for that, honestly, guys. And remember, in the kitchen, when she was in the kitchen, she says to Anthony, oh, your baby mother can come over and drop off the baby anytime and you spend the money. So he has to remember taking all of those into consideration of what his wife is saying to him, right? Remember that, Sharon, when he did that, yes. And thank you, Janet. And Marian says the 4th of July when he wanted to take Amber on a date, yes. And Anthony, mine, and Denisha. But we know what he wants. He just want pum pum because those are the kind of Amber here, Denisha is there, so. And these are the people that he's into, the bottom feeders and gold diggers and scammers. Angela says, I won't knock Anthony if he stepped out, but don't bring no one to his material home. And to be honest, same go for Amber. No bring off Dave to our home. Exactly. So they need to not. Exactly. You're well said there. Well said. We all agree on this. Nobody should come to the marital home for real because Brittany told Amber not to do that. Nancy, you might be onto something there, definitely. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Tina. Hello, Charmaine. How are you doing today? And then Tina says, please subscribe to Sharon Record Review. Thank you, dear. And Denisha can lead it. Yep, she is. Please like, share, subscribe to underscore Record Review. Errol, good morning. Janet is telling you good morning. And then Tina says, Anthony is spiraling and very desperate. Yes, he is. He definitely is. But I think when he get a little action, maybe we'll see a better, smoother in. But I rather he doesn't cheat. So if they're doing a role reversal, it should be no cheating on his part. It's only gonna be for Anthony, for Amber. But maybe what they're doing, maybe they're going to let him cheat. So when it does come out, they can't say she cheat, he doesn't cheat. It has to be both of them cheating because he's cheating right now. But not physically. Anthony was just trying to get a reaction from Amber. Yes. And Charmaine, I see that. We all see that. And he'll enjoy watching her that she slept in the bed and she was actually in the house putting on her makeup. And he says what he has to say, being petty and to get that rise. And she did come at him. But whenever she comes at him, I think it turns him on, guys, really and truly. I think that pent up thing is going to continue. I honestly don't think Denisha is going to get any. I think all of that is going to go on Mrs. Dalton. That's my opinion. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong. Oh, Lord. And then Anthony asks us, yes, he does. And Nancy, Amber need a man. Oh, she already get the man pumpkin. And then Marion says, no, Amber said she'd rather be free and single. She wasn't looking for marriage. That's what she said. And Charmaine says, Anthony is saying anything to get another slap because he did enjoy the last one. Exactly, Charmaine. That's exactly what Anthony is doing. Oh my goodness. And you know something? I was gonna mention it, but it slipped my mouth, that he wanted another slap. And then I want to see some of this oiling and whatever there and then throw her on top of the countertop and then they can just ash out everything, you know what I mean? And then says, okay, let's do counseling. You know what I mean? But let's see how the writer does it. We're not the writers, so let's see what happens. But they both need to go to pray. They need to pray. Right, Charmaine? Well said, dear Sean. and Sheila and Wayne together watch. I already called it long time ago, and O'Neill and one of our moderator live says, "What if Sheila end up with even on the ear too? Sheila will be with Wayne." I think that's the next step. From I saw it yesterday with Angelina when we did that video. Yes, for Sheila and Anthony Wayne next to be up there because he said he's gonna make her a star, right? So Nancy says, I'm predicting Sheila and Wayne, yes. And I'm also predicting, well said, dear. Well said, dear. We think that's what gonna happen next. Charmaine, dear everybody, she's about to cross on the path. Yes, you're absolutely right. That's exactly what it's setting up to do. It seems like that's what's gonna happen. Well said. Did you see King tell Delicia he needs space? No, I didn't get to watch it. I was on Nanya last night, and some of the ladies that on here was there with her, and they were telling us what was happening. Yeah, but we didn't get to see it, you know. And Rhonda says, I want to see if the writer will change Denisha character or more of the same because Momo character has changed. Momo is all about D now. Yes. Rhonda, that's a good thing, but let's see because a lot of us thinks that she haven't changed. Well, we've seen the change when she started with working with Tamira, but remember, her sole purpose went there was not in good intention. She went there because of the money that she earned Tamira was getting, and then she started to be a good friend to Tamira. But let's see what happened between her and Anthony. But we know that she's gonna run those pockets for real. Yes, thank you for that. And he caught Delicia with promise ring on her finger. Yes, that's what you guys were telling me last night. And Charmaine enlightened me to let me know that she told him that it was Iman who gave her the flowers and the ring. But I didn't know. He says that, thank you, dear Tina, that he says he needed space. Delicia is going to lose King for loser Iman. That is so sad. You know, in real life, this does happen. A guy will want you. They have the money, but they want you to pick them, right? And because you are not, they want you to love them for them, not for what they have. And I wish Delisha would have chosen King. Seriously. I wish she would have, honestly, I wish she would have done that. I'm gonna log off for a while, leaving for work. Okay, baby girl. Have a wonderful day at work. Thank you for dropping in, Angela. And then Nancy says, Tina, she lost Goodman, King R2 time. Eman. I know she did. She did. She did. That is so sad. That is so sad. Be safe, Angela. And please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Thank you, Tina. And Charmaine says, as soon as I saw Anthony come in the bathroom and close the door, I know he was coming with some bullshit. Some bullshit. Shish. Some bullshit. Oh my goodness, Charmaine. That man is something else, I tell you. But I just have to look at his expression. He bite that lip. And you know those little things not going to pass. Charmaine, your nephew. I know, eh? Fuck, Charmaine. Anthony is cheap. Let's see how much money Denisha gonna get out of him. Charmaine, yes, Anthony is up to something else. Yes. I think he enjoyed that his wife was home last night, for sure. I see that, Sharon, yes. It turns him on, Janet. Trust me. It turns him on. But you know what? I know it's coming. Those two are gonna cross the line. Denisha is not easy at all. No, she's not. Anthony is very cheap. Thank you, Nancy. Please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon underscore Rika review. Thank you. He can he can reach her. If we continue praying, he can reach Amber. Yeah, if we continue praying and be kind, that's all Amber wanted, you know. Remember when he was talking about God, how God left her and whatever. Remember when he got mentioned the baby? She said, I almost believe you. It was really resonating in her, but he messed it up again. God gave him a message for his wife, and Anthony mucked it up, guys. He took it, he has to put in his pettiness. This is why I'm here looking every day when I see him, and I'm here saying, okay, maybe they're going to let Anthony do better. But no, he do better with other woman. But what I needed to see was him contacting Pastor Chris, contacting Amber Dad, you know what I mean? Men like that to get the spiritual enlightenment that he needs so he could reach his wife. Because he almost got her, she told him. Because when she sat on that lawn chair in the on the patio there, I see that what he said to her was reaching. If you really go back and look at that video, that is a good nugget there. Because Amber says we have to look for them because God, Jesus is popping in this thing. So we have to pick out those little things and we have to trust the process. So it's coming. Trust me, guys. See, it's coming. It's coming. Denisha ain't getting anything. He acts like he's a nice to his wife, making him weak. He act like being nice to his wife. Exactly. And he needs to stop being macho. Exactly how he's coming at Denisha, guys. That's how he needs to come at his wife. Say those nice things to her and keep on being his authentic self. Don't be this petty foolish what we have to on the screen here. And then you have to bite your lip and you tell her, oh, nice she look, and then you put tear her down. Mm-mm. But you honestly, I think I wish you had slapped the other side of the face, but let's see what happens. But I think another slap is coming for real. That's my opinion, guys. And then Tina says, Anthony better be ready for his type of female Denisha because she's not who she seems to be. She will milk that pocket. LOL. Well said, dear Tina. Well said. Well said. Denisha will run the pocket. Denisha will not give him no pump. Nancy. She will not pump that pump. Yes. Trust me, guys, that pump is going to his wife. That might be what he needs because he will see what a gold digger really is. Definitely. You know what, Janet? I will take this. I like that. And he will understand life better. So, you know what, guys? Maybe that will be his Joe moment, as Charmaine is saying. Momo taking money didn't sleep with Ralphie until the end. Yeah. Did she get to sleep with Ralphie? Momo. I can't remember. Janet, exactly. Is there another skit drop? Let me just double check and see. All right, guys, hold on. Let me just remove that quickly and double check it because I know you guys will tell me too. It hasn't dropped yet. They haven't dropped it yet. Okay, so they just bring in Rhonda X, who she had a baby popped up. I don't know who is that. Okay, so we will just alert me as soon as the second part comes. I hope they don't leave us hanging. You know what I mean? Anthony, ready to get down. He is. But trust me, I think that will all go to his it will be good, I think. This is getting exhausting. Everyone's same argument. Well, they're building us up for something, right? So I think they're building up for him and Amber to cross the line, honestly, guys. Tyrene, I need your Terence, I need your email. Send it to me, please. And Denisha is going to get that bikini bag. Yes. And Anthony is after Denisha Pum Pum, and he's not getting it. Exactly, error. He is not getting it. And Janet, well, tell her she's beautiful. Just walk away. Exactly. That's what he should have said, Janet M. He could have just said, baby, you look beautiful. And say good morning and just leave. You know what I mean? That would have been that would let her think, I said, because, Amber likes that. And Janet says, I'm good. Thank you for asking. And Andrea says, "Welcome everyone. Welcome, baby girl." And he wants kicking Amber out the house so Denisha can move in. Honestly, if he wanted to kick Amber out of the house in the moving ring, and he's going after Denisha wearing the ring, do you guys? That's what me I got for. Do you guys think Anthony will? Do you guys believe Anthony will finally remove his ring for Denisha? All right, let's see if we're gonna get this right, because that ring is on his finger for a purpose, and he has no intention of removing it, guys. But let's see how the poll goes, okay? I tell you, this system, I tell you. All right, so let's spell our name properly. All right, so you guys can pull on that. All right, and please hit the like button. Let me just I know that we get excited and we just jump on and we forget to hit the like button. All right. Okay, not bad. We are at 22, so that's good. Thank you guys. And Denisha will put up Denisha will not put up with a married man. Okay, thank you, Nancy. And Miss Nice says Anthony is so corny. Corny, he doesn't even know, maybe Arnie, doesn't even know how to speak to a woman he just met. He gave the same corny line to Delicia that he did with Denisha. Yes, he did. Thank you for that. Well said, darling. He just doesn't know how to relate to ladies. And Andrea says, please like, share, subscribe to Sharon underscore Rico review. Thank you. Thank you, darling. And Nancy says, D is player. Erica told D, when you're ready for a real woman, let me know. And that is well said. That is how a lady should behave. And I think if yeah, I'm proud of Erica for putting her foot down and put her boundaries in and let him know, says, when you're ready to be serious with me, let me know. Thank you for telling me I didn't get to watch that. And Erica told the okay, so I'm still the thing did not change. Dan needs to be in jail because he's nuts. He don't need to be in jail because he's nuts. He need to be in a mental institution, darling. Mm. Dan will delete. Do you think so? Wow. Please like, share, subscribe to Sharon underscore Rico review. Thank you, baby girl. And Janet M says, I would wear Amber down with kindness. Exactly. You see, guys, every day we come on here and we are telling him, Mr. Dalton, in what to do to reach his wife. Is Mr. Dalton listening to us? No, he's not listening to us. Well said, Janet. He because Dave is being strategic in doing what he's doing. He's giving her the affirmation that she needs. That's what Anthony needs to do with his own wife. And then he will have her hook, line, and sinker. But he's not listening to us. Mm-mm. So Randa says, Lauren knows all about Dan because she had the police um, to pull his record, and she continued to deal with Dan because of her greed. Yes, well said, Rhonda. And you hit the nail right on the head there. Um, what I'm going to say to that comment is that she is just like Dan. That is why she get along with him. She actually likes him, I think. Maybe she even in love with him. King is done with that. Really? He's really done? Oh my goodness. So Delisa end up losing King? Oh my goodness. I see. Hello. Welcome in, beautiful. And Nancy says, another Dan is in the making. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that, Nancy. Rhonda got stucker again. And then Nancy, please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon underscore Rico Review. Anthony is going to get some of a heart attack. You oh, you mean from Denisha? Oh boy. I hope he doesn't get it from Denisha. I'm thinking, this is my opinion, guys. I'm thinking the writers are leading it up for him and Amber to cross the line. That's my opinion, but I could be wrong, as usual. Sometimes, sometimes I am. And Nancy says, Era, oh, Momo running games. Yes, she does. And he didn't remove his ring for Shayla. No, he did not. But he wants to marry her the next day. He didn't remove his ring until when Amber took it off his finger the last time with the knife. She told him to give it to her, and he had to give it to her run out of there. Amber took it, yes. And when Amber put it back on, he didn't take it off. No, he didn't. And Leticia says, Anthony and Dave can take lessons from King. He's a man with respect while in a waiting to commit to a woman. Yes. Yes, Leticia. Oh my goodness, girl. Thank you very much. Well said, well said, well said. Yeah, Dave and Anthony should take a lesson. But you know what? I'm disappointed in Dave with he knows God and he's struggling with his conscience and he's always leaving Amber to go pray because he knows what he's doing is wrong, right? But as he said, he's strategic. And Anthony is also strategic. Amber jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. Trust me, guys, that's what Amber did. And please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon Rico Review. Smash the like button. Nancy's saying, smash the like button, guys. Guys, is there a new skit yet? They haven't dropped it as yet. My goodness. Please like, share to Sharon Rico Review. I was upset when, okay, let me see. I don't want to leave anybody. Okay, let me just not drum. He only remove it once when he had Shayla took Kai to the doctor. Oh yes, yes, yes. I remember that, Marion. Yes, he did remove it, and every time she come over to the house, she says she want that off his finger, so he'll take it off and put it in his pocket. Yes, he did. So maybe he'll do this for Denisha if she tell him to remove it. And Marion says Anthony has not removed that ring since Amber put it back on. Yeah, true, true, true. That just says Anthony doesn't remove his ring for Shayla. Amber forced him to remove his ring with a knife. Definitely correct. And Marion also says, so they put Palm taking a pregnancy test now. But remember, Nancy, Marion, I didn't watch it yet, that she slept with one of her clients. She crossed the line with one of the clients. So if she's pregnant, that won't be for Brody. King told Alicia he felt the same. She was playing him. Oh, that is so sad. Now you know something, guys. Do you believe um Lauren set up oops oops, cancel that. I hit the wrong button. Oh no, we're not doing that. I think it was wanting me to do something else. Okay. Do you believe that it's Lauren? Yes. Do you because we know on type it, guys. Do you believe Lauren set up Delicia to get caught? I think she did. So let me see how you guys poll this one. I think she purposely did that because everybody business Dan knows. Dan knows everything about everybody because she tells Dan. All right. And then Nancy said, I was upset. Oh, they made Natasha look yesterday. I was upset. Yes, I was too. And Janet says, I agree, Sharon. Thank you, baby girl. And Nancy says, why they turn Natasha to that? I don't know. says in Skitland anything goes. And that's why you see sometime when I put in my thing, I say SkitLanta, because it is so many sin going on there. You know what I mean? But whenever I really want to see Natasha was maybe they will turn her character back around when Rolanda come back. I think she may be doing a play or something like that. I'm not sure. If you guys know what Natasha is doing, please let me know. Put it in the chat. Open Amber, Amanda, Einstein, invite Amber to the Meyer. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice for her to get away and unwind. That would be really, that's a great idea, Marin. I like that. I really like that. Is Pam going to know who the baby father is? I don't think for now. Please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon underscore review. And the men are recycled. Yeah, definitely, Nancy. Definitely well said there. Nothing new yet. No. And did you see Terry treating Libby like she was nothing? Yeah, and he went upstairs. I did saw that one. I did. And then did you guys see? Do you guys want to watch this skit with yeah, make we just review this skit with Genesis telling him the truth. Do you guys want to see that one? Will that be okay for you guys to take a look at when she finally tell him says, oh, but I think the reason why he doesn't believe her because she's behaving like she's going off, she's going to Kukuland there. Janet says Sharon, not Larry, it's Lauren. Oh, all right, thank you. I never realized it. But you guys know what I mean. It's Lauren. Yeah. The finger does the wrong thing. I believe Delicia is not aware she as king. His family has power and wealth. Yes, Leticia, we realize that. But she doesn't know. But she's gonna be hurt. That's why I said on Nanya thing last night that it's better. I think it would be best if Onipat King would meet Onipat and just start to counter. That would be awesome. I think Onipat would be nice for Onipat to meet somebody with integrity and hopefully we can see the next level when if they do that with Onipat and King. Libby is not, yes. So somebody says no. Sharon is not Larry. No, it's Lauren. That's what I mean to put darling. Me tell the computer, but me never read what it's right when me tell it when me speak to it and me should I double check it. I believe Delicia is not aware she asking. Nope, she not aware. And Charmaine said, I think the Anthony and Denisha skit are not getting the numbers the writers thought they were gonna get. Exactly, Charmaine. So I think that's why they're coming back with Anthony and Amber. And this is why it says Anthony and Amber is gonna cross the line. Because you see, in coming to her how beautiful she is, you watch her put on her makeup and he says what he has to say just to poke at her. And then when she tell him off, it turns him on so much when she walk out and go. You know what I mean? He is a sick man, guys. That boy, I think him really lick him head. So you guys don't want to see thank you guys for that. I'm sorry. Oh no, it's supposed to be Lauren. You see, when you tell these computers to do something, so you better me type it my darn self. Because sometimes when I got to type, I forget, so I tell it, say, me tell it what I want it to do for me. All right, guys. So I won't keep you guys any longer. Do you guys want to watch? Because I thought the scene with Genesis and Terry, and she was going all crazy there. And I says, my God, why doesn't he be a believer? And Onipat and King, you like Onipat and King, right? Yeah, I like Onipat. I'm gonna poll it. Let me just poll it. Yeah, we poll that before we get out of here. Let's do this. We can do this. All right. And let's come up here. Um, I will type it. I won't even ask the computer anymore. Would you? Would you rather see on the pot? May I put Tamira? Tamira with king. I think that will be nice. All right, let's see. And then Denisha and Anthony not gonna work at gonna force like Tamira and Wayne. Yeah, Denisha and Anthony not gonna work. I think so. Yeah, you're right. It's not gonna work. And yes, you can watch it. Okay, so we will get that tape. And Angela says, I know they look odd together. But I honestly, guys, I rather I think I have it here. I honestly rather to see King with Delicia. Honestly, that's my honest opinion. I'm here looking for that scene. I laughed when I saw it this morning. When I woke up and I saw, I wondered if I'm coming down too far. No, I think I come down too far with Terry and Genesis. Yeah, here it is. Okay, I'm setting it up for you guys. And we get to watch it because that was really a nice one to look at. I'm just waiting to skip the commercial.
She was she never had that car accident and she lied. That's exactly what she did. She was never pregnant. I can't believe it.
Genesis. Genesis, what the hell are you doing?
Why you coming up in here lying and laughing and all
Why
this?
the hell you got a
loud?
damn cigarette in your hand?
Because
How long you been out here for?
I've been out here and I've been thinking, Terry. Okay, listen.
No, what you need to think about is answering my calls when I called you. Why are you blowing my phone up?
Okay, who you coming up in here acting like you my damn daddy or something like that?
You know, I
What's
am the
up?
daddy of-
She's a good actress, yeah.
Why the hell are you smoking cigarettes?
Okay, Terry, if you really want to know, I had a hard night and I was up and I was thinking. We were thinking. We were getting in the bathtub.
Who the hell is we?
We were getting in the bathtub. Stay focused. We
Oh,
were getting in
Lucy
the
Clark?
bathtub.
Okay,
Let
thank
me
you,
tell
darling.
It came to me. It dawned on me that
Maybe
that
I
she
will
was
just
never
premiere this one.
pregnant. And she made that
Who
whole
is
car
she?
thing up.
Honestly, Theo, thank you. Yeah.
That man is something else.
He makes me so angry. Like he tries.
I'm
to
sick
get
of
under
him
my
too,
skin.
Nancy.
Yeah. Talking about I need to just go back to my poor little life. First of all, I ain't never been poor. And I told him, if I go back to my poor little life, I am taking half of everything. Try me if you want to. Like
You're entitled.
That's what I said. I mean, he really thinks I'm just supposed to walk away with nothing after everything he's done to me. He got it.
I can't believe he said that to you.
I'm sorry. I couldn't not say anything. I mean, come on, Amber. That's that man's hard-earned. You just think you're entitled to it because y'all were together. How I don't understand how that works.
Ken, don't start. Not today, okay?
You know something, guys? This is too much. Ben needs to leave the ladies alone. He needs to just go mind in business and go stamp in the corner. What Amber should do, put him in timeout. If he can come at her like that, she needs to darn put him in timeout. Don't you think he deserves to be in timeout? My goodness. Oh my god. Thank you guys. Thank you, Nancy and Charmaine, for the new skit alert. And I do not like that he is coming at Amber like that. Danielle need to check her husband. She need to put that husband down.
I had every plan on not starting, but then I just heard you talking about my friend's hard-earned money, like somehow you earned it.
I'm sorry.
That's not what she said.
Yeah, and did your friend tell you how he went broke at one point? Huh? And how I helped him recuperate his hard-earned money?
Mhm.
Did he tell you that? But Ken,
No.
Lord, you need to mind your business, honestly.
This is my house. I just heard you talking about my friend, so I thought I'd come in and just be like, hey, you know what? You are a capable woman that you can probably earn the money yourself without having to take it from her.
It does beg to be said that when a woman marries a man, she puts all of her emotion and all of her empathy and all of herself behind him.
Mhm.
So I'm serious.
No, I get it. I understand.
She is entitled. She went through that marriage and
Got that
everything that
right.
he put her through. And you know what? Honestly, you want to like get a drink? I'm like, this was a private conversation. I don't understand why we
I
can't
thought
just
he was
talk.
gone. I didn't even know he was here.
Sorry.
I thought he was working.
First parade there, but I wasn't gonna say it. I was just gonna say.
Oh, please. And you know, guys, I like that little check in there. What Amber did, you don't know anything. What did your friend not tell you that when he lost his money, I helped him? Remember, we do this on our show here, and we show you that when Anthony, me and Charmaine, when Anthony lose that money, and my sister, they gave me the tape, and we find the tape, and we show evidence. When he lost his money, Amber was the one that helped him get it back. And a lot of people are behave like say she never helped him. Yes, Roland, they give him the 2 million. But Amber hold him down because they was about to take the house from him because he take money from the house to marry Amber because he was broke. And guys, remember, Wayne didn't have a prenuptial. Anthony didn't have no money for her to sign no prenup because he did. But he knows what Amber has. So she entitled, yes, but right now we know that there won't be a divorce. So I'm not even gonna sweat it. I gotta just sit back down and watch them. But do you guys believe Ben needs to put in timeout? Thank you guys for that. So you guys rather err with it disappeared from me. Should Ben put in because he's behaving like a child. So we're gonna treat him as such in a timeout. Should Ben put in yes, because that is something else. That man and Rhonda said up here only Dominic could bother Amber really, and Delicia may be another option, but Denisha won't bother Amber, only Shayla. And then yeah, she is a good actor. New skit. I'm sick of Ben. Kiki as the proof. Terry thinks she's going crazy, like Libby is. And new skit with Ben. And I just don't want to skip anything. So Errol says here, Charmaine Wayne is not separating Anthony and Amber because they are the show new comedians of the SkitLanta. Okay, the war for Dalton, you can continue. Thank you, Errol. Well said there. And yes, Ben is sassy. So do you guys think that man need to be put in time out? Let me see. 100%. Thank you, guys. Maybe need Amber to give him a backhand, but then they would have charge her. And we don't want her going to know. Lock up like like that Daylan mom. And then your guy says here, I am glad Amber told Ben when Anthony went broke and she helped him recoup his hard-earned money. Exactly. Well said, dear Charmaine. Because we show the receipt, we bring the receipt. Yes, we did it together. And Leticia says, Amber needs to stop carrying her and Anthony conversation. Amber carry her household expensive, but Ro helped him recoup his business back. And she also helped him too. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, Leticia. And Ben made me sick. Yes, Leticia, it was not Ro that truly put Anthony back up. Okay, thank you, Rhonda. Amber and Ro helped him get it back together. Exactly. Well said. It was a team effort. It was a team effort there. And then Amber paid Ro back, and Rolanda did not give him 2 million. She front some money for a property they bought together, and that was why Wayne sued them. Okay, and was that the theater property? That's why I'm sued them, Charmaine. Anthony was broke. Yes, he was broke. I believe, but he did have asset though, but not liquid asset, or not liquidity. You know, like money. I mean, you see, I put on makeup, my skin just brighten up. Me not even have nothing on. I believe Ben is upset with Amber because he has planned for Anthony money, so he's mad he can't touch it. Angela, remember he said he doesn't have the money. He says Darren has the money. He invested the money. So do you think they are partners together in the business? So if they are partner in the business, then he can get to touch it, I think. Yeah, good idea there, darling. And Ben is about, oh, Nancy, what am I going to do with you? And then Charmaine says, is Ben going to ask Anthony when did he went broke? I wonder that. That's a good point. Charmaine, why Ben so mad about Anthony money? It is not his money. He gave his money to Abigail. Exactly, Angela. So you think him and Darren is in business together, right? So if they're running that scam together, yes, he can have access to the money. Yeah. And let's just say no 2 million. She gave him 80K from the money before the scam went. Okay. Thank you, Leticia. And Anthony is going to lie. He better not. Let's see what he does. I'm dying to see what he does, Nancy. And Charmaine, I'm surprised Ben did not know that. Anthony is not going to tell anybody that, Angela. You know that he likes to put Amber down, tell them all about the bad things, like what Amber does with him. Yes, that's what they do. And Angela said, even if Amber put 1 cent, she still help him hard-earned money. Exactly. They are a team effort there. So whatever is hers is, and whatever is hers. It's simple as that.
Stay back there, but it just, hey, you know what? Don't listen to me. Just
I'm
go
not.
after my friend's money. I'll make sure he knows to.
Ben!
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Ken,
Yeah,
please.
it's Ben.
It's Ken.
You call me whatever you want.
No, it's for sure Ken.
Why can't I just have a friend over? I can't have a friend and a husband.
Girl, he is. I don't know. I don't understand how you
I told
married to
you.
that.
He's not always like that.
Really?
Things have been
Because
really
every time
bad.
I see him lately, he's just on one.
But lately,
I used to think he was a nice guy.
he is.
Is he though? Really? Is he?
He is a nice guy. I don't know.
Amber, I'm with you. I don't. Oh, Amber, start drinking, guys. Is that a good thing? Angela says something is up. Why is so concerned about? Yes, something is definitely up. There is a nugget inside of there. Definitely, something is up, Angela. Please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon _ Rico Review. Thank you. And Ken got on my nerves. And Ben is a fool. Nancy, the scratcher, that's not Ken and Kathy. Good morning, Antoinette. Welcome in. We're having such a good day. We just review our new skit here, but he needs to be put in time out because that behavior is unacceptable. So it looks like this. It looks like this skit that they show us first, guys, with her waking up in the morning is for now, and this one was for last night because that looked like they're drinking in the night. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see this one. So Charmaine says, I think when use Anthony money, and Anthony is going to find out that there is no money when the assets are going to be split. Michelle has the dirt and Ben. I like that. That's a good nugget there. Mm. You and Angela is both onto something there, Charmaine, and Charmaine a laugh out Bamba. Oh, well said there, Sean. I like that. I really like that. Let me just give that a little rap there. That is so nice. Ben too focused on Anthony money like he is married to Anthony and what is got. He wants it all right. He is definitely out of line. Don't you think he's out of line? Ben hooked Anthony up with Darren to hide money. Darren is probably used the money for his properties. And even get the car for his wife. Charmaine, something is not right. Why is so pressed about Anthony money? Something is not adding up. Exactly, guys. Guys, I think you and Charmaine is onto something there, guys. It makes sense. I think the money is the nugget. And since as Ben is broke, maybe him and Darren gonna cook up something for him to steal the money. And because we're here wondering why Michelle is back in. A lot of people don't like her. Welcome in, Carol. Blessed morning, everyone. Yes, a lot of people don't like her. So, but she has a significant part, I think, has to be played out. And yes, definitely. And also another thing too with me and Melissa and Michelle part is gonna be detrimental to our case that we need to solve, guys. Good morning, blessing morning, everyone. And the late Leos need to come tell us what she have on Ben. Yes, Angela. And I can't wait. That's why I said her. That's why she's around. Something definitely is coming. There is gonna be a big twist. So maybe it is gonna be the job moment that Charmaine is talking about, guys. Oh boy. And Margaret, welcome in, Margaret. Ben is loyal to his friend. I like that. All right. Thank you, darling. Just like our Ernestine is loyal to Amber. And Janet says that Bethany, that Bentley is Amber's that Darren bought for his wife. Yes, because when they tell Anthony to buy a rock car, did he not? Yes, when she walk up the stairs and ignore Kai that morning. Yeah, and Wayne says, are you ignoring your godson? Yep. Well, guys, this is a beautiful, beautiful chat. We had a great time. Let's see you guys poll that one. Oh, me thought me put a poll in. I don't know why me think me put a poll in. Yes. Okay, guys, have a fabulous morning. I will see you guys later. Anything interesting, come on. Maybe I'll just up back on. All right, guys. Go and have your breakfast. My daughter made me this. She made me this, so I am gonna bite into it. Yes. And I'm gonna get a cup of tea. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys at 4:30 if you don't see me in the mid-afternoon. All right. Have a fabulous, fabulous day. Moderators, great job. Great job, everyone. Thank you for showing up and supporting the channel. We do appreciate you. Angela, nice to see you back in the house with your family. It is so nice to see you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Be blessed, everyone. Until later. Bye for now.